guys, what's up? Just coming at you with a little quick and easy video about how to stay organized for online schooling. This can go for basically any grade level. Honestly, I've had a couple of people ask me to do this video just because I've done online school for a while and I've learned kind of how to succeed with it without being overwhelmed with it. So I'm just gonna give you 7 easy steps of how to break it all down, how to stay organized, and how to keep from going insane. So here we go. All right, step number 1. I would highly suggest printing out your syllabus. Number 1, because a lot of times your professors or your teachers will put your homework assignments that are due in the syllabus. So it helps if you print it out, or this even will help with like just having the rules in front of you, knowing what's expected of you, like knowing what you're going to do in that class, because the syllabus is the outline of the class. So as long as you have that in front of you, and then you don't have to keep going back online and getting it whenever you need it. If it's in front of you, you have that hard copy, so if you just have a question, you can look at it, flip through the pages, whatever you need to do, super quick and easy. I know a lot of my professors, I think like over half of my professors put the homework assignments in the syllabus, so I know exactly when they're going to be due and how much time I have to do them. And it also gives me like an outline of if I can go ahead and work ahead, if I need to stay on track, that kind of thing. Number 2, get a planner or a calendar or a notebook and write down all of your assignments for the week. This goes kind of hand in hand with the whole syllabus thing, just because the planner or the calendar or the notebook, you can keep those assignments like in a row for that week, so you can look and like if you write them down Sunday night knowing that you're going to go into the week, I'm going to write down my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday homework, and then if I have any homework over the weekend, then I can write that down too. Or if my professor says, hey, we're going to move this one from this date, and if you're like, oh, I didn't even know that we had that, this is just a good way of organizing what needs to be done on what day. Number 3 is make sure you give yourself enough time to do your work or to study. A lot of times what we do is we think, oh, it's online, I have all my material, it's gonna be fine, it'll be quick and easy, like it's due at midnight in like 3 days from now. Well, a lot of the times there's a lot more going into the assignments than we think that there is. So what happens is we put it off until like 2 hours before, and then we're like, oh wait, I actually like need to do this. So make sure that you're giving yourself an allotted time each day, or like every couple days, just be like, hey, I'm gonna work on this assignment and this assignment and this assignment. That way I know I'm getting it done. Number 4, have separate folders and notebooks for each class. So what I have is I have this big 5-star 5-subject, not binder, but notebook, and each tab is a different class that I have. So that's not technically separate, but they're separate tabs for each class to keep myself organized. And also, like, if you have separate folders, absolutely do that to keep all of your assignments in order, all of the handouts from your teacher. There's probably not a lot of handouts for online school, but if you have any, it really does help just having that there for you, and also helps you keep really organized because you know exactly what's for what class. You're not getting assignments mixed up, you're not getting syllabuses and rubrics mixed up and all that fun jazz. Number 5, take notes. Yes, even though we are not in class, the teachers and professors will probably still upload their PowerPoints, and they'll probably still have tests and quizzes over the notes that they're going to give, because normally when you're in a class it's more lecture based, and so you're gonna need to take those notes still. Just go through the PowerPoints whenever you have time. A lot of times the teachers will actually make a video of themselves teaching to you guys. They'll upload it and then you can take notes from that. Highly recommend, because we're still gonna have tests, we're still gonna have quizzes. So make sure that you still know the material and you're not just flipping from screen to screen while you're doing something, because that can jumble information and it'll get your brain hurting and it'll just mess it up. Number 6, ask questions. Just because your professor's not there every day or your teacher's not there every day, or even your classmates, just because you're not next to them every day like you're used to, doesn't mean that you can't ask questions. If you have questions, email your professor, email your teacher, text one of your friends and say, hey, Did you know what's going on in this assignment? Do we have a quiz this week? Can you help me with this? You want to work on this? Let's FaceTime later. Let's Zoom later. Whatever you want to do. Continue to ask questions, because just because school is being put in a different format now doesn't mean that you're not going to have questions. Ask those questions. Be a good student. Get invested. Don't just roll with the punches and think that you can get through it by yourself, because more than likely it's gonna be hard. And finally, number 7, work on your schoolwork somewhere other than your bed. I am awful at this one. I'm absolutely terrible at this one, because my bed is my safe space. It takes up over half of the size of my room. I don't really have anywhere else to go. My desk is constantly a mess. There's not a lot of place for me to work on it. But if at all possible, find somewhere other than your bed to do your schoolwork, because a lot of times when you get used to doing your schoolwork in your bed, then you're not going to be able to sleep as well, and you're not going to be able to focus as well. There have been many times where I've been doing homework or I've been typing a paper and I just fall asleep because I'm in my bed. I know it's really hard. I still do homework in my bed, even though I try to tell myself not to. The weather's getting nicer outside. Go sit on the front yard. Go sit on your front porch. Go sit in your backyard. Go to the kitchen table. Go to the living room. Heck, make a freaking tent in the living room and then do your homework in that tent. I don't care. But just if at all possible, don't do your homework in your bed, because that will not help you in the long run like you think it will. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that this video helped you guys. And if you have any more comments, questions, concerns, feel free to put it down in the comment section. Or if you have any of my social media platforms, please message me, text me, anything like that. I am totally willing to help. I can also do another video on a little bit more in-depth on how I stay organized during these online times, because I have a lot more like difficult tips and tricks. I wouldn't really call them difficult, they're just more like in-depth. So like I said, I really hope this video helped you guys out a little bit. If I can be any sort of help, I love to. But yeah, so happy studying with your online classes, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!